What's up, everybody? Welcome to 3D Rivals, your first line of defense against stupid movies. My name is DJ, and as always, I'm joined by my co-host, my sister, Deborah.
What's up?
My brother, Derek.
What's up?
And my friend, Dan.
What's up?
So that's everybody just saying what's up today?
I guess so. I couldn't think of nothing else, so I just went with the majority rule.
Marvel just dropped, or excuse me, Sony just dropped the Spider-Man No Way Home trailer last Tuesday. I don't know why I said just dropped, because it's been a while. But
well, you know, it's recent. It's been recent.
Yeah, the trailer dropped, and everybody is losing their collective minds over it. I would say the hype over this is kind of equivalent to Endgame, like for what I've been seeing. There's some real hype over this movie.
That's a bold statement.
I mean, as far as what I can see the internet doing, like it broke Endgame's record with trailer views.
Really?
Yeah, it did.
Am I the only one not super hyped for this movie? Like, I feel like
You don't like
I'm
Spider-Man?
going
Yeah, I think
You
you're the only
don't
one who
count?
hates Spider-Man.
Yeah.
You're like
don't
J.
count.
Jonah Jameson.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
She's the Jameson of the 3D Rivals podcast.
Jeez.
Yeah. I don't know
Go
why I
ahead,
said
do
it like it
your,
was
do your
something
Jameson
else.
impression.
I will not.
Spider-Man is a menace.
Spider-Man is a menace.
So a lot happened in this trailer, and there's a lot of implications that can be taken from it. So we'll kind of start at the beginning and see what theories you guys come up with, or what's going to happen in this movie. So, of course, this takes place right after Far From Home, where Jameson outed him, which I think is good. We get to see the immediate aftermath to that.
True, because it shut off as soon as he outed him at the end.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I think we was all anticipating that.
Yeah.
The chaos and whatnot that comes from.
Yeah, yeah.
'Cause, I mean, you're a superhero. Don't want nobody to know. You just got outed.
Except for...
And I guess you're technically a murderer.
Right,
So they
yeah.
think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Except for everybody in the Marvel Universe don't have a secret identity.
But it
it's
makes
just
sense
Spider-Man.
for him to have one. Because
Yeah.
one, he's a kid.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And,
Yeah.
like, as you can see, like, it's one thing they're like, oh, Tony Stark is Iron Man. But Tony Stark is kind of untouchable regardless, you know?
yeah.
But you have a high school student who's like, oh, yeah, he's also a superhero and a murderer.
Yeah, whatever school he goes to, the villains are just gonna hide.
Yeah,
back
like,
in.
how do you go to school after that?
Yeah, which they showed him in school after that. I'm like,
In
you
school.
went back to.
Yeah.
I would not have
I would
gone
have been
back.
like, yep, homeschool. Easily.
Yeah,
Not
but
going
he was
back
probably
there.
like, well, everything, I want my life to be normal, which has been like his whole thing for like these last two movies. Like
But
him.
you just got outed though. You can't possibly have a normal life now.
Yeah, that's true.
No,
Like you're a
Another
celebrity.
reason to have a secret identity.
Yeah.
very true.
But I mean, who's gonna mess with him at school? None of the students are gonna mess with him.
Yeah, but if you're a teenager, you want to fit in.
True.
It's
I
not
feel
like
that.
it's
True.
not like no one can beat him up or whatever. Yeah, but still, what he wants friends and to fit in
Yeah.
and not to be an outcast.
Yeah,
Stuff like that. He's obviously going to be, special, if you will. They're going to treat him some kind of way because he's Spider-Man.
Yeah.
So everybody don't want that. Did I hit the table again? I hit the table. Sorry.
So, what was I going to say? Oh, in that, a lot of people are speculating whether or not we saw Matt Murdock in there. Like there was
With
a,
the sleeves and the
yeah,
tie.
and he slammed the stuff down on the table. I don't think that's Matt Murdock.
I'm hoping it is though, because I really want to be like, I hope that's him.
If he's your defense attorney, why is he slamming papers down? on
Probably
the
tell him like,
table?
look how guilty you look.
He's stressed. He's a defense attorney.
Yeah.
Defending people he don't really want to defend, but it's
I
paying
feel
the
like he
bills.
would want to defend Peter Parker.
I mean, I think so.
I mean, yeah, he's a fellow superhero.
Yeah.
I hope it's Matt Murdock. Like, I mean, I know there's been a lot of rumor that Charlie Cox
Yeah.
is in the movie, and I don't think it's been confirmed yet.
Yeah, there was a lot of rumors, but yeah, I think he still might show up in it. I'm just not sure that scene that we're seeing in the trailer that everyone is saying is him. I think it's the other,
Like another detective.
other detective. Which the detectives are from Damage Control, which
Who?
is weird. The detectives, their badge was Damage Control.
When
which
did
was
we
weird.
see the agents?
Like when they were interrogating.
When they were questioning
in the
him,
room,
right?
Yeah.
in the room, right?
Yeah.
And they had badges?
Mhm.
And you read them to see that it said damage control?
Well, someone
were
else
good.
on YouTube did, and then I saw
Oh, okay.
it.
I thought you just noticed all this now. Like, you were good.
Oh, no.
did not see
I
that.
actually don't put into the work to read the extra stuff. I just watch everyone else's video.
Okay. I mean, fair
But
enough.
you guys get it from 3D Rivals first.
That's right.
5
Your
days
number one
later.
Source.
Yes.
One of these days will be like 15 minutes after the fact.
Exclusive? Yeah.
Yeah.
Immediate.
Yeah.
That's what we do.
You know what? My wife was like, oh, we should have did a reaction. And I was like, oh, yeah.
Or you could just be like,
Yeah,
we all got day jobs. That's cool.
This is true.
Well, technically, I don't have a day job, but
Yeah,
He has a
doesn't.
night
He
job.
actually doesn't have a day job.
Okay,
true.
fine.
Yeah.
90% of us have day jobs.
All right. So, it's interesting that it's from Damage Control. I thought that was weird. Does Damage Control have the authority to arrest and interrogate people? Or
I don't even know who
I
the
didn't think
damage
they
control
did.
is.
I was gonna be like, you will be the only person that knows the answer to that.
Yeah, I have no idea who damage
Well, they showed up first in Homecoming.
That's who Michael Keaton was working for.
No.
No.
They took the job from
They took
him.
the job from him in the beginning of the movie.
Oh, that's damage control.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So
Basically,
they're like
in the comics, they're like a group of people, and they clean up after the superheroes. I think it was mainly a comedy type of deal. Maybe I
In the
don't know.
comics?
I know they wanted to do a comedy TV show based on it, like cleaning up the mess after big superhero.
Oh, that's
events and
interesting.
I think that would have been. Yeah, I would
Yeah,
have watched that.
that's
That would've been
different.
Cool.
I
It
feel
would have
like,
been funny. I think they
Yeah.
should have done it.
yeah, they should do that. But don't put it on Disney Plus though. I
Don't put it
wanted
on
I
Disney
wanted
Plus?
to be Hulu, so slightly more than a Disney Plus type deal.
Well, all right.
Yeah, Disney Plus kind of.
I don't know.
Cushions everything too much.
Captain America and the Winter Soldier, old dude killed someone with the shield.
Yeah, no. That I want slightly more than that.
Oh. Oh, okay.
You want Pirates of the Caribbean? Dead Men Tell No Tales? Cause,
I haven't seen that.
That is Disney.
They don't cut no. They don't cut no corners in that one.
Okay, well, I haven't seen that, so I cannot say.
You should check it out.
So,
Okay.
yeah, so we got that. We saw Damage Control there, and obviously he gets
That sounds-
off,
that sounds
like,
bad.
you know, without going to jail, right? Because he basically just wanted to reverse everything. And it seems like it's a amount of time that passed since then.
I was going to say, it seems like this movie takes place, because we know, was it summer or
It was
whatever?
summer, yeah.
We see him at Halloween.
Yeah.
And then at Strange's house, it seems like it's snowing on the inside, so it must
Yeah,
pass
Yeah,
the winter.
totally.
Yeah.
So this definitely takes place over like the course of a year or maybe even longer.
Yeah, something like that, a half
Yeah.
a year or whatever. Which was interesting. What's going on with Doctor Strange and the Sanctum? Did they never fix the hole in the roof? Or
I'm
what
guessing-
advice
Fell
is-
through?
why
Yeah,
is
I'm
it
guessing they
snowing?
never fixed it, which I'm like, but he got money though, right?
No, apparently, I don't know. Does he have money?
Is he still a doctor?
Somebody
No, he's
has.
not a doctor anymore.
He's not a
No,
doctor.
he's not a doctor anymore.
But he would still
No.
have money, though. He can go broke.
Somebody
Maybe
has
he was in
something.
debt. You know, just because you make a lot of money doesn't mean you don't spend a lot of money also.
Doctor Strange, though.
He,
Like, he's
he
smart
could-
enough to not go in debt.
He could be bad at finances.
He doesn't seem like the type. He really don't.
So, all right.
just
So, but we do see that. So Peter goes to Doctor Strange because he wants to get rid of all the issues. There's a lot of problems now that everyone knows he's Spider-Man.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Like you said, it's hurting more people than him. Is that what he said?
yeah, because it affects, you know, Aunt May, Ned, Mary Jane, or MJ, excuse me, Michelle Jones. It's not Mary Jane. My bad.
Right.
Yeah, it affects all of them. So, yeah, I can see that, you know.
Yeah. So, but he manages to screw it up because he kept talking. Like, seriously, dude, just don't talk.
Yeah,
for a
so he
little while.
messed it up. Doctor Strange tried to make it where everyone forget, and he messed it up. So a lot of people are questioning, why did Doctor Strange go along with and try to make everyone forget?
Maybe just how about a friend? Maybe he understood what Peter was going through and said, I'll help you out.
Yeah.
Kind of did seem like that. Dude told him not to cast the spell because it's too dangerous.
Yeah.
I'm not sure exactly what type of danger he was referring to.
Mm-hmm.
But, yeah, Doctor Strange did it anyway. I imagine because, you know, friends and whatever. So they did save the universe together. So
Yeah, because there's been a lot of speculation on whether it's really Doctor Strange or whatnot. I feel like people are looking
You
too
think it was
far
a
in
scroll or something?
it. I don't.
can a scroll cast the spell?
That's what I'm saying. Like, how is it not Doctor Strange?
I think people are looking too far into it. I think it is Doctor Strange because they're like, oh, it doesn't seem like Doctor Strange. He's acting a little bit different. One, it's a Spider-Man movie, and the characters in the Spider-Man movies do seem to be a bit sillier than they usually are in the other movies. Although I did say the same thing about Nick Fury in the last movie, and it turned out it wasn't really Nick Fury. So
He was a scroll.
he was a Skrull.
Wait, which movie was that?
Far From Home.
Far
Oh
From
yeah,
Home.
yeah, that's right.
Yeah,
okay.
because throughout all of Far From Home, I'm like, man, like, I don't like how they did Nick Fury in this. It doesn't seem right. And then it was just like, it's not Nick Fury. It's like, oh,
Yeah, okay.
but I still think this is Doctor Strange. I don't think it's anyone else or anyone pretending to be Doctor Strange or controlling him or whatnot.
I don't see any reason for it to not be Doctor Strange.
Yeah.
So.
Plus, Doctor Strange is an arrogant person, right? You know, he has that. And even though he's been warned, he probably like, I can do it. I saved the universe. Helped
Yes.
stop Thanos. I stopped the Dormammu or whatever in his movie, right? So,
Yeah, I mean, he acts like that anyway. So how he's acting with Spider-Man, it fits.
yeah.
Like it's not out of his character.
So in the end, it kind of messes everything up, and so now we have. It seems like this event causes like multiversal people coming into the MCU.
So now here's my question. Spider-Man causes multiverse whatever action. The end of the Loki series also created multiverses.
Here's what I'm thinking. I think Doctor Strange
Everything
was telling Peter that he did it because he thought that's what happened because of what happened with Peter. Now you have a multiverse. But I think Loki is the one. What happened in Loki is what caused the multiverse to exist. And we'll probably get a clear picture in the movie.
So you're thinking this is like a parallel kind of thing? Like it just kind of happened at the same time and Doctor Strange thinks it's because of Peter? But it's actually
Yeah, or the multiverse was there because of what happened in Loki, and like just what happened with Peter was it didn't cause a multiverse split or whatever. It just was like it brought some of the people over from the other universes, So multiverse isn't caused by what Peter Parker did,
Now,
but
in the comic, doesn't it?
is it?
Didn't what he did because he interrupted the thing? Didn't it cause?
Oh, for the Spider-Verse?
Yeah.
Spider-Verse, I haven't completely read it, and it's complicated, so I'm not even sure.
Okay. I mean,
Yeah,
I'm not
sure
sure. I'm
about
trying to
that.
piece together what people have said on the internet.
Yeah. Plus that's like it's a Spider-Verse, like it's I don't know. I don't know. I'm gonna be right. I have no idea.
It's a lot of verses. I
So
don't
yeah,
know.
but I think honestly, this is just it. This was made possible because of what happened in Loki, and then Peter messing things up is what caused the events of this movie.
Okay.
Okay.
But without what happened in Loki, then none of this could happen.
Is what you're thinking.
Yeah, that's what I think.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean,
I
that makes
was
sense.
going with the theory that all three events is what's causing the multiverse. Like what happened with WandaVision, what happened with Spider-Man, what happened with Loki. I think all of that is the cause.
I think they all play a part. They got to. I mean,
Yeah.
Yeah.
They play a part, but I don't know. I think Loki made it clear that like the events of Loki make the multiverse, right?
Yeah, I can't see, you can't, I feel like because there are three different things that are happening. So you guys are like, oh, they're all the cause of the multiverse. I think they may coincide with each other and help each other out, but I just feel like because you can't say like, oh, what?
no, he just tried to put the cup down so softly. Well, I tried to hold it down. I'm sorry.
Like, I think it would be weird for three separate events to like all call three separate multiverses, and then all of a sudden it's like all combined together.
Yeah.
That's why I don't think that they separate. Like I think that they the same
Yeah, I don't
multiverse. So,
think
like, but
it's
it's
separate.
it's multiverse though. Like you
Yeah.
know, so it's like a lot of things could contribute to like the
Wouldn't it
changes
be
within the
weird
multiverse.
that at 3 separate times people are messing with the timeline?
Well, I mean,
It's a little
Yeah,
strange.
no,
No.
I think the thing with Loki to remember is what happened at the end of Loki happened outside of the timeline,
Mm-hmm.
which happened. That means what happened during all of time.
Okay, forget
So-
all of that. But he did cause branches in the timeline. Well, he
Yeah.
didn't, but whatever. They caused branches in the timeline.
Yeah. But that it didn't happen at a specific point because a lot of time people were trying to say like, oh, it lines up with the end of WandaVision. But the thing about Loki is it didn't have it happen at a specific point in the MCU. Basically, a branch in the timeline can happen at any point in the MCU, which is why What If can happen in the 1940s with Captain America, or in 2012 or 2008 with
2012.
2012.
With the
Yeah,
Avengers,
with
yeah,
Nick Fury's
2012.
big week. Yeah,
Yeah.
with this latest episode of What If. So it's a branch can happen at any point in the timeline. So I don't think it like necessarily lines up with this or that. I honestly I think it makes the most sense that this movie is only possible because now there is a multiverse. And Spider-Man messed it up to bring people over into his universe, or he's hopping other. We'll see what happens in the movie because there's a theory that he's hopping into other people's universes.
Okay.
That's kind of what it looked like. Then again, it
Well,
does look
what-
like they were pulled out of their universe and like dropped into his.
That's what it
Yeah.
seems like.
That's what
but
it seems like.
But I mean, you know, you can put a trailer together to make it look like anything.
Very true.
True enough.
Yeah, which we're going to talk about some of the money shots here. First, there was a pumpkin bomb from the Green Goblin of the original.
Yeah, it sounded a lot like
Spider-Man.
Willem Dafoe.
Yes, it did sound like William Dafoe, and it was already
Willem.
rumored that he was
Willem.
William
It's Willem.
Dafoe.
It's not William. It's Willem.
Is it Willem?
It's literally Willem.
Yes.
Willem Dafoe.
It is. It's
Not
not
William.
William.
Well, okay. I learned something today.
Yep.
Yeah, but it did sound a lot like him, and I think it was rumored that he was in it, and so I think it's pretty much confirmed he's in a movie.
If not, I
I
mean,
like Willem Dafoe.
they could just never have the guy take his mask off.
True.
Good.
I hope that he's in a different costume.
What, did you not like the original?
No.
What, that
Oh.
Power Ranger suit he had in the
It did look like a
Spider-Man?
Power Rangers villain, though. Like, he looked like Goldar or something.
I don't know why they thought that was a good idea. That looks so stupid. Although that movie still was good.
It was ages
I'm sure
ago.
they made some improvements. I mean,
Yeah.
They probably did. I mean, it'll probably be like some kind of reference to the old one, but like a little updated.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I imagine. But like we will know though. I think. Doc Ock though.
Yeah, so after that, we saw
Classic.
Doc Ock as well, which is Alfred Molina.
Mhm.
Now, a lot of people are like, oh, why did he recognize Tom Holland as Peter? But I think that's another one of those editing things in the trailer. Either he did recognize Tom Holland or he was actually talking to the Tobey Maguire Spider-Man.
or if Spider-Man is in his spider suit, he doesn't know it's a different Peter in there.
True.
No, that's true. Yeah, 'cause he
Could
does
just see
know that Peter
Spider-Man
is
and say
Spider-Man.
Peter. Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
That is true.
did all of his bad guys know who he was? Yeah.
Yeah, because remember they.
All three of those
No.
movies, everybody knew who
Kind of
Peter
like
was.
Batman.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think they all did. Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah. They all
You know,
did.
his secret identity is not that secret.
Is it the same?
Not
It's
really.
the same with the new Spider-Man.
Yeah, because remember everybody on that train knew that he was, but they were just like, oh yeah, we ain't gonna tell nobody. But like,
Right,
come on,
yeah.
everybody on the train didn't tell nobody. Come on, I don't believe
His
that.
identity is not very secret.
It's not.
It's not.
Yeah, everybody on that train. Oh man,
And some of them cats on that train was like groping him when they was carrying him to the back. I'm like, you ain't gotta grab him like
now the
that.
funniest thing is like he's just as old as my son, 40, because Tobey Maguire. Tobey
Wow.
Maguire did not look young. I don't understand.
Wow.
He
He's
didn't
just
know.
a kid. What do you mean?
just a kid.
He's just a 40-year-old kid.
Wow. Tobey Maguire didn't look.
He ain't look like no kid though.
He didn't look like a kid.
Not
but
the
he
way that
almost-
line was written. Like they wrote it like, yeah, Spider-Man's a teenager, and it was like, no, that's a grown man.
Oh man!
I would have took that mask off, like, yeah, that is a grown man.
Those are my son, 40. Oh man! Y'all go ahead and say that quote in the comments. It's one of your favorites.
Yeah. So make sure you comment below and mention Spider-Man's 40 in the comments. So it could be a couple of different things. I think Deborah's right. You know, he could just be fully on in his Spider-Man suit when he meets him, so he says Peter. It could be Tobey Maguire. Or some people suggested that the people from the other universes see the Spider-Man that is from their universe. Yeah, so I don't know. It could be anything. We'll see what happens. There are a couple of other people. There was some yellow lightning in the trailer. We know Jamie Foxx is in the movie, is confirmed as Electro. So that was probably Electro. We were seeing it in the trailer. Also, it's kind of iffy, but there was a lot of, like, it was one scene where it's kind of a bunch of sand coming up. Not sure if Electro, like, was causing it to come up by the lightning or if that was Sandman. We're not sure, but it might be Sandman. The lizard was in the trailer.
I did not see that.
I didn't either originally until someone paused the trailer and brightened it up. Like, you really had to do a lot of work
time
to see this.
Yeah, I'm like,
What's that? Like, do you do every frame?
Every frame, yeah.
You have to go frame by frame. This is why I haven't done these breakdowns. I was like, I should, but then I'm like, man, that was a lot of work.
Yeah, that would take a long time. I didn't get them. I don't know.
But yeah, so it was the scene where you saw Peter and he like jumped and something had hit the glass. That was the lizard. So the lizard is in the movie. So people are thinking Sinister Six. You have Green Goblin, Dr. Octopus, Electro, Sandman, and
that wasn't the original Sinister Six, was it?
I think so.
Yeah.
Oh, is that cartoon wrong?
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, the cartoon's wrong.
Yeah.
The cartoon's wrong.
Yeah, the cartoon is wrong.
So there's only one person missing,
like
but people
Chameleon and Rhino and Shocker.
That's what I want in a Spider-Man movie. We need a Chameleon villain.
I agree.
Oh, yeah.
I haven't gone for Chameleon. That could be interesting.
Try that. Just can't find nobody to cast. What's up?
Wait,
I mean,
he has a white mask on.
Yeah, it'll could be literally anybody.
Still need a decent actor, though.
He doesn't talk.
He doesn't?
No, he doesn't. No, he doesn't.
Maybe I'm thinking of a different villain.
Maybe.
Yeah.
No, he's got that little belt, right?
Yeah. The belt like takes image of someone and then he can turn himself into that.
And him and Craven the Hunter are
a different villain.
What?
Oh, that's right. They are related. Oh, that's true. It could be Craven. Craven is cast already.
As a member of the Sinister Six?
Yeah, that don't make sense as a member.
I don't like that at all.
Yeah, I don't like that.
Yeah, but people are speculating that maybe they'll reveal him in like the end credit scene or something like that.
And then what? Do a separate movie on him?
Well, you know, Sony has been trying to get a Sinister Six movie off the ground for forever. So,
do you think all these people come through the multiverse portal?
Mm-hmm.
Instead of going back to where they were, they stay here and create a villain team?
Yeah, I think there's going to be some implications where, I mean, it could end like nicely wrapped in a bow and everything goes back to normal. But there is a chance that it doesn't. And like some of the stuff just stays in this universe, right? Mm-hmm. I mean, that is a way for you to bring like some things over, especially since Marvel wants mutants and other people in. So,
yeah.
So, yeah. And who's to say this Spider-Man thing, while he's dealing with just multiverse of Spider-Man, but that could have caused other ripples throughout the MCU, where now there's like other crossovers from the multiverse.
Could be.
Sure.
Yeah.
That'd be interesting.
I mean, the next movie is Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness, so...
Yeah, I think there still has to be a multiverse in order for...
Yeah, so I don't think this is going to be wrapped up.
No, I feel like this movie is going to kind of end on a... Spider-Man will return in.
Yeah.
Multiverse of Madness. Or,
like
whatever.
a to be continued.
Yeah, he's not confirmed for Multiverse of Madness, but Wanda is, and Someone else is confirmed for Multiverse of Madness. I forget who it was. No. So yeah. Yeah.
Then they got the Ant-Man. When does Ant-Man come out?
Ant-Man? Next year, I think. Quantumania?
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
that's
2017.
similar vibe, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I think it's next summer.
Yeah, they ain't gonna solve this in this movie.
Yeah.
Nice.
If they
This
do,
is
it
gonna,
wouldn't make sense.
I feel like Phase 4 is going to be pretty much the multiverse we're dealing with.
I think Phase 4 to me gives me kind of vibes of things being more interconnected than the first 3 phases.
Yeah.
And I think is Marvel just like, look, if you don't watch these movies, forget you. Like,
At this point, like, you can't jump in right now. I mean, you could, I guess, but you might want to go back and watch the other movies.
Yeah, I think like some of the things wouldn't make sense. Like I think there's gonna be lines in the movie where they refer to like things of the past, and if you ain't see the movie, you can be like, what are they talking about? So,
Although I still think they do a good job of making their movies enjoyable regardless.
I mean, yeah, but I feel like I'm beginning to feel like that these movies are going to be more connected than the past movies have been.
Yeah, like other characters in each movie.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so.
yeah, I think that makes more sense though. Like the things in this movie are affecting everybody, so everybody's gonna have.
I
a
mean,
part in
I'm
it.
fine with it because I
I'm
will
good with that.
see most of the movies, but if you're like new to it, I think they're just kind of like, we got our fans.
I mean, yeah,
Well, I mean, they're making billions off the movies, so they might
Mm,
have
true.
their fans.
I think they do. If I'm making billions, I'm like, yeah, I got enough fans. Cool with
So
that.
yeah, that's true. Yeah. Now I know all these villains are in the movie, but I feel like there's only going to be like 1 or 2 that kind of is the main things that he's dealing with, while the rest are kind of like they showed up for a little bit of time. I don't think it's going to be like
Cause a minor inconvenience.
Yeah.
I agree. Like, I don't think he'll spend his movies fighting these old villains. I don't. Yeah, I think they're just kind of like show up to indicate like, oh, hey, these people coming from a different version of Spider-Man.
Yeah.
But I don't think there will be his main.
Yeah, there's something missing from this, and we got to remember this is Sony. They did do better in this trailer, so I'm thinking they're taking keys from Marvel, like, or at least listening to what Kevin Feige is telling them.
Sincerely hope so.
There's definitely something I think they're not telling us in this that is going to be pretty wild.
I also sincerely hope so. I hate when the trailer gives away everything.
Yeah.
It's like
Yeah,
everything
like
in the
every
movie,
Sony
like all the
trailer
interesting
ever.
parts were shown in the trailer,
Yeah.
and everything else was just boring.
Well, you
I
know,
hate
Marvel is good for putting in things in trailers that's not even in the movie.
True. We have to
This is
remember
a
that,
Sony
too.
movie, though.
That train scene that they showed us, why does that not even happen?
No, that scene is definitely in the
definitely
movie.
in the movie, but still, just be like, we'd be watching the whole time, like, yeah, but when did he do the train thing that they had? Right? Didn't they? All right, I guess not.
It becomes distracting at a point. Watching the whole movie, waiting for one scene, you miss everything else.
What was it where we were like, oh, I think it was Loki, because one of the trailers showed him on the throne, and we're all like, yeah, like, oh, we still didn't have that scene with Loki on the throne, so like that's gotta come up at some point. Nope.
Just like Endgame when they had the Hulk
Yeah.
fighting, or was that
Yeah.
Infinity War.
Infinity War when they had
Yeah,
the
the
Hulk
Hulk
fighting.
was in the trailer.
He was in the beginning of the movie. Never seen him again.
Yeah.
So until Professor
You
Hulk
had,
in
you had
Endgame.
visual effects do that, huh?
Yeah,
Cool.
They
They never even did that run through the forest. That they,
Yeah, no,
like,
they
that
didn't.
was
No.
good. That was good.
Wow.
Nope.
Okay.
Because they weren't in the same spot at the same time.
No.
Cool.
Wow.
Thanks for that.
Yeah.
Well done, Marvel.
There's something in the one scene Spider-Man was carrying some kind of box where
Oh, yeah, and he did the...
where he separated he made him put him in his astral form.
Yeah.
Like what's with the box?
I want to ask you. You're the comic nerd. You
Yeah, I
tell
don't know. I
me.
don't know anything. I don't know nothing
Okay.
about the box.
Well, you're not helpful.
Sorry.
Yeah, I can't help you.
So there's something going on with that box. People are thinking that maybe they're imprisoning the multiverse people in it.
I like that thing from Superman. The
What,
Phantom.
the Phantom Zone?
Yeah.
I guess.
Phantom Zone.
I'm not going
The
to lie.
Phantom Zone was like a cellophane thing.
I was going to say the Phantom Menace, but that's a
Star Wars.
Okay.
That's-
I'm surprised
Oh,
she
boy.
knows that that's a Star Wars thing.
I started to say Star Trek. I'm not going to lie.
I mean, it had Phantom Menace had Darth Maul, which
Star something, they
is
all in
one of
space.
the best Star Wars villains.
Darth Maul?
Yeah.
Yeah, Darth Maul was dope.
Yeah, he dope.
That double-edged lightsaber.
Yeah.
He was fast with that thing.
Yeah.
I will take your word
It's
for it.
cold. It's cold. You
haven't
don't
seen
remember
The
who
Phantom
Darth
Menace?
Maul is?
I've not seen it. No,
With the black and red face and the spikes, look like the devil.
I've seen his picture. I have not seen the movie. You know.
Wow.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Interesting.
Very, very interesting.
Oh wow.
She
Okay.
wants to
No, everybody
look it
saw it. That was a movie when we were growing up as children.
I didn't see it.
Probably one of the better ones of that whole.
Yeah. Let's not talk
spiel.
about them. All right. So. All right. Yeah. I guess that was that about it with that trailer. I don't know what else kind of popped up.
That was the
He
main
has a
thing.
black
He
suit now,
said-
a black and gold suit.
Yeah.
What did he say about Peter Parker living two separate lives and like that's what's making everything
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
crazy? Then he knocked him out of his body like that lady knocked the Hulk out of his body.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I think. See, it's trailer editing. It's like, when did Doctor Strange say that?
True. Yeah.
That is true. It's like, did he say it before Peter came to him for help? Or is it afterwards, after he got everything screwed up and Peter's trying to bounce
Did he
back
say it
and
at
forth?
all in this movie?
Or maybe it's right before the end credits. Could be.
Maybe Peter tried to steal the box to reset everything.
Yeah, I feel like Peter's trying to fix something, and the way he's going about it is causing problems, and that's why Doctor Strange is trying
Okay.
to stop him. Because that's what it seems like.
a
Doctor
teenager
Strange is
would
trying
do.
to stop him.
Real
what they
talk.
do.
That's not a real fight, right? Like, Doctor Strange will win that real quick,
yes.
right?
That's what I'm saying. Like, Doctor Strange is not fighting Peter, right? All he did was knock his astral form, right?
But when they're on the train, I feel like he's fighting Peter.
Probably chasing him. Probably more
Maybe.
like it.
But do you
I
need
feel like
to? Can't you
he'd
just
fight him like he'd fight a kid like a mature guy would, try to stop a kid. Like, not like
really
literally trying to
Yeah,
hurt him.
he can't fight Peter like
Yeah.
he fought Thanos.
Did all.
But now you're making a fight out of something that shouldn't be a fight.
Well, I feel like you're kind of right. I feel like this is Peter being a kid and probably making the situation worse and trying to fix it, and not Doctor Strange is trying to stop him from doing that.
Right.
Right, but just use your time swirly thing.
He doesn't have time swirly thing.
Oh, is it gone?
Yes,
Yeah,
remember Thanos destroyed the Infinity Stones.
Yeah.
Although
But
in this trailer he had the necklace
because
on, which was
Captain
weird.
America sent
Yeah.
everything back to where they were
Remember, they
originally.
put everything
But yeah, and
back,
in their
but yeah.
timeline, Thanos destroyed it.
Yeah, so in this timeline, it would be the timeline where Doctor Strange doesn't have the stone no more. Because I don't think he ever got it
Thanos
back.
Okay.
destroyed him.
Whatever. I still feel like Doctor Strange can beat Spider-Man in like
Well,
2
yeah.
seconds.
Well, yeah,
No,
but
he
just-
doesn't need
just
to
with the
time something,
mythical
yeah.
rings or whatever them things be.
Yeah.
They be making.
Yeah.
I mean, if
The
if
portal
Wong can
opener.
still jump through that portal, I mean,
Yeah.
obviously, Doctor Strange can still do
I'm
some
just
things.
saying. And
So-
then he fought Thanos.
Yeah,
Like,
without a time stone.
yeah. So that's not a fight.
Yes,
Yeah,
yeah.
I agree.
Obviously, he's not trying to hurt Peter.
Yeah, I just
Maybe
don't think he's
he
trying to hurt.
should
I mean,
be.
Peter is a kid, so it's like trying.
He halfway grown.
I mean, he's a kid
Yeah,
compared to
he's-
everybody else.
He's younger than Tobey Maguire was in his first movie. Even more younger than Andrew Garfield was in his
older
first
than
movie.
Dr. Octopus. At least it felt that way. Maybe not.
But would it? Okay, so question: do you guys think it would be cool to have a scene with all three Spider-Man in it?
Yes.
I think
Yeah.
so in a live action.
Yeah.
yeah. I think that
Yeah.
would be dope.
That'd be dope.
Absolutely,
Do
yeah.
you think
It
you're
would.
going to get like the in-game portal scene reaction from the viewers?
Yes. If all three of them
Yes.
showed up on screen, absolutely.
Yeah.
I mean, because it's like,
See, did you see Dan's face? He's like, I will be one of those people.
yeah, I
Yeah.
definitely will.
Yeah. I feel yeah.
Like in the candy store.
That's gonna be if Sony does this right, then Sony has released their in-game basically. If they do it right,
If they do it right, Sony.
Sony, you know how I feel about you.
Come on now. I like y'all headphones or whatnot, but I mean, when it comes to movies, ooh,
Right. I like your electronics. I have your TV. It's
Yeah.
great. But
when it comes to movies, ooh,
yeah.
Yeah.
leave something to be desired.
So
Yeah.
yeah. After that trailer, this is the most anticipated movie of the year.
I would
I
think
would
so.
think so.
I
Yeah.
think so. Okay.
We gotta wait all the way to Christmas.
I know,
Ridiculous.
man. 4 whole months.
La, 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 fa, la, la, la.
What am I supposed to do for 4 months? Work?
Yeah, living my regular life, take care of my children. Come on,
Gosh.
who does that anymore?
All right. So, yeah, this is going to be an interesting movie. I'm excited to see it. Even if the Spider-Man aren't in it, I think it's got some pretty cool premises.
Yeah, it does. It does.
Yeah,
It's
that
going.
I'm going to be excited about. Yo, Charlie Cox shows up as Matt Murdock.
That's all I need.
Let's go. Let's go right there.
That's all I need.
Although I feel like it'd be more appropriate to do Jessica Drew since we have her show coming up.
Is she also a lawyer?
She-Hulk, yes.
Jessica Drew's a She-Hulk?
Yeah, right?
That's her name? No, that's not right.
Isn't it?
Is that right? That's not right.
Doesn't sound right.
That does not sound right at all.
What's She-Hulk's name?
I don't know. I thought Jessica
just-
Drew was Spider-Woman.
That's Spider-Woman. That is Spider-Woman. You're right. What's She-Hulk?
Oh, gosh.
Now I've forgotten what She-Hulk's name is. She's a lawyer, though.
Dr.
Hawk. Dr. Hawk?
Dr. She. Like fancy seeing you here, Dr. She. I have no idea what her name is. I never
I'm going to look it up. Jennifer Walters.
Walters.
Yes,
Walters.
Jennifer Walters.
Walters.
I think it would be...
Oh no, that's Barbara Walters. Okay, what I was thinking about was different than what Josh is.
What?
No, because I'm thinking out loud. My bad. I'm like Jennifer Walters. Yeah, that sounds familiar. I'm like, no, that's Barbara Walters.
All right, so...
Ooh.
I think it would make more sense if you're going to give him a lawyer from the comics to do that since you already have solidified She-Hulk.
How does that make more sense than...
Daredevil's in not like we have no plans for Daredevil.
Yes, but it makes the fans happy.
All right, fine. Yes, everyone. I'm telling you now, it's probably not. I bet you he's not in this movie.
You don't think he probably has no lawyer at all.
Yeah,
Like,
probably not.
no one's showing up.
He's representing himself. A
He
kid.
probably has a public defender.
Oh, that's worse.
Hey, Spider-Man doesn't have money, so
True. That, man,
I don't know.
Spider-Man
I'm not
nothing.
gonna get my hopes up, and I'm gonna go with the idea. There's no Matt
But think
Murdock
about
in
it.
this.
If he shows up, he could show up in the She-Hulk show.
True. Which I do want at least an episode with him in the She-Hulk show.
That's what I'm saying.
This
And
could
then,
be
we could get a Disney Plus Daredevil, tone it down a lot.
Quite a bit.
Way down because the Netflix Daredevil was definitely not Disney Plus.
It will
friendly.
take place in Heaven's Kitchen.
Or they can put it on. They can put it on Hulu.
It's more so Disney friendly. Just saying.
Speaking of the sixth person, people were suggesting Vincent D'Onofrio's Kingpin.
Oh.
Heck
Okay.
yeah.
Forget everything I just said. That is who we need in these movies. Because like, I would love to see Daredevil, that version of Daredevil. But I feel like introducing Kingpin, since he's such a major part of Spider-Man and the Marvel as a whole anyways,
Yeah,
that's who we should introduce.
yeah.
Because he could
would
show
like to see
up in
Kingpin.
other movies.
I would like to see an end credit scene with Kingpin. That would be dope.
That, and I feel
Somebody
like
kinda tease
Vincent
it, yeah.
D'Onofrio killed it as the Kingpin.
I think that would be dope.
That he is the Kingpin to me.
Yeah, so
I feel like Marvel has capabilities of pulling him back in. What else is he doing?
He wants to do it. He said he wants to do it.
Yeah, so I mean,
he's
I don't
been.
think that'd be a
Oh,
problem.
did he die in Jurassic World? He did die in
Yeah, he
Jurassic
died in
World.
Jurassic World.
Definitely did.
So,
Pretty
yeah,
hard.
I heard that majority of the Netflix actors want to reprise their.
I'm sure they do.
Yeah, I think they
I'm
said
check.
they did. Although I thought Kristen Ritter said she didn't know she wanted to do it again.
That's disappointing.
I think she was. Yeah, I think she's the only holdout.
And not that
honestly,
it wasn't like she didn't like doing it or whatever. But I think she was saying she wasn't going to wait on it.
She's moved on.
Yeah.
Fair enough. Understood. Honestly, the only thing we could just forget about is Iron Fist.
Yes, please don't. Nope. Don't even bring him back.
Man.
Yeah.
No.
But
I thought he was a
Absolutely
dumb character
not.
in the comic book.
I'm Danny Rand.
yeah, he said that a
But
lot.
I'm Danny Rand. I'm the immortal Iron Fist. I'm the immortal Iron Fist.
We get it.
I am the immortal Iron Fist. Oh, God. Shut up.
Is there a
They
chance we
canceled
can get the
Luke Cage.
Purple Man back?
Ooh.
You know, I mean, a whole movie based off of him?
Wasn't that the crazy dude that kept making people
You
doing,
can
like,
mind control the people?
Yes.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
like made that girl stand, that lady like 40
Yeah,
some
death by
times.
1,000 cuts.
Yeah, 1,000, yeah, something like
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
She was like counting those cuts. I'm like,
Yeah.
oh my.
Whoa. That was rough, man. Yeah, he's a formidable villain.
Exactly.
I don't know who you put. What movie do you put him in? He's fought the Avengers before, but that's not an Avengers villain.
Who's coming up?
Unless he controls one of the Avengers.
Why not?
Yeah, I don't see him being. He probably maybe show up on a Disney Plus show. I don't see him being a movie villain.
That's fine. I just want to see him show up again.
Turn into Lavender Man on Disney.
He show up on
Lavender
Disney
Man.
Plus.
Lavender
Becomes
Man.
Lavender.
Yeah, it'll take all the sting out of it.
Lavender Man.
Yeah, it's like now it's just soft.
Death by tickles.
Yeah, death by 1,000 tickles. It's like,
Hey,
come on, man.
you know what? That would be
Hey,
a
you
very
can't
painful
die
way to
from that,
die,
bro.
though.
You be tickled to death.
You
That's a real
can't die
thing.
from that.
Yes, you can
Yeah.
die from laughing, and it would be painful.
Yeah,
Isn't that what the
But wouldn't
Joker
that be like
does?
the best way to go?
that's what the Joker does.
That is true.
Yeah,
Yeah, well, I mean, what better way to
Do
go
they
than being
look
tickled
happy
to death?
when they die that way in the
No,
Batman
it
cartoon?
hurts.
No.
Did it? What?
it
Wait,
hurts.
we
It's
talking
not
about when
the
he kills
best way
somebody
to
that
die.
gas?
Huh?
That laughing gas make everybody smile, looking like crazy. Then
No,
they die?
but they laugh so much they die.
no, they lie.
I think
Yeah,
that's a different. Like you're forced to laugh. Then it's like if it's not natural,
So
It's the same way.
natural laughter is
It's
not
the
forced
same.
laughter.
but if the Purple
Have
Man is
you
making-
ever naturally laughed so much that it hurt?
Yeah.
Okay, can you imagine that it just continued on?
it just continuing. You
Yeah.
can't stop.
Because I couldn't breathe. Though.
Yeah, it
Okay.
sucks.
Yeah,
It's not the best way to die at all.
But I think it would be.
Best way to die is in your sleep.
Yeah, if you just go to sleep and not wake up.
I guess so,
Like
yeah.
even
Because
if
then
you
you
have to
don't know you
murder
didn't
me,
wake up.
Like even if you
But
have
then
to
your
murder
life
me,
can't
you
flash
murder me
before
in
your
my
eyes.
sleep.
You can't like see everything you've done.
Okay. Like, I wish I did this better.
Yeah.
No,
well, too late now.
I
I'm
would
about
like
to go.
because I went to bed and then I just didn't wake up. That's fine. No matter how it
a little bit
happened.
more closure
Someone
than
shot
that,
me
man.
while I was asleep. Man, that sucks. But I was asleep, so
I agree.
Oh, it really sucked when they shot you, but they didn't shoot you the right way, so you wake up and
Well, I don't like
writhing.
that part.
that,
No.
that's not what we said. We said die in your sleep.
Oh! Come on, man. If you're going to do it right.
Well, no, you're going to shoot me, kill me dead.
Yeah, please. Like, go for the head, man.
Yeah.
Take it from
Yeah, the
Thanos.
vulture's
Like that.
Go for the head.
Don't make me suffer.
Oh, the vulture could come back as the sixth.
Oh, yeah.
oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah, plus you
That's
have
probably
Scorpion
it.
who's in prison.
And you
Yeah.
got Scorpion.
That's probably who the sixth man going to be.
Scorpion.
Yeah. All right, so I'm excited for this movie. We'll see it come out in December. Are you guys excited as the audience?
You gotta be. If you're not excited, I mean, what else are you doing?
Yeah.
Like
Why
who?
did you listen to us ramble about this trailer?
If you're not excited about it.
Makes no sense at all. Tell us why you listened in the comments below. But of course, leave a like and subscribe on the video. We always appreciate that, and it helps the YouTube algorithm. But apparently, don't put algorithm in comments because apparently YouTube don't count those comments.
Who puts algorithm in the comments?
Because people will be like, "Oh, this comment's for the algorithm," and like,
Why would you do that?
say,
on, man. Make it
this
seem
comment's
natural.
for you, 3D Rivals. Or you could be one of those people. Here, look. You'd be like, "Oh, I listen to every one of your videos because I hate you guys so much, and I listen to you to rage."
Some people do that.
So yeah, just comment that in the comments below. That would be great.
What else can they do?
Yep. But thank you for watching, guys. We appreciate it, and we will catch you next time. Peace out.